Hi guys, Terry here. Welcome to Everything Improvised. Well, today, the Days of Wine and Roses, it's a great standard, very old jazz standard that I used to play a lot. I really enjoyed playing that a long time ago with bands and it's been a very long time. And I've listened back to, I've forgotten, had a version of with Birelli Lagrène, this amazing gypsy French player. I mean, he was at the age of 8. He knew Django's old Django's Tune Upside Down, and he was a real prodigy. I mean, and he's still playing with the best one. He played with Jaco Pastorius when he toured with Jaco when he was 16 years old, and indeed they made an album called Stuttgart Aria. I'll put the link in the description, and you can find that on YouTube. And it's so this album is a live album, and they play this tune, and I forgot about how amazing it was. Well, I don't still know how he does to play that fast. I mean, and he was 16 years old. The harmony of the tune is not that hard. It's not, well, it's like plenty of jazz standards. It's not that easy because there's some little kind of modulation which are not real modulations, but it's an F major, and the real modulation in the tune is when we go from a G minor to B flat minor 7, a 2/5 in A flat major. But so we don't resolve to A flat. We go like then back to A minor, back to D minor 7, C minor 7, C7. So actually we're pretty much in the key of besides of this 2/5 in A flat. But what you can do instead of you can think then your A flat major, actually you have the relative minor of A flat major is F minor. So the tune is an F major. If it's easier for you to think, well, I really have to go from, instead of thinking of moving to A flat, you can think I'm mostly in the key of F. Oh yeah, and also the second chord, the first chord is an F major 7 or 6/9, whatever. Then we have an E flat 7. So is the scale that don't use a lot, but that works perfectly. Don't remember the name, but it goes like you start with an F major scale, and then the 6 is flatted, and you can still add this note, and so then you get an eighth note scale. Pretty handy. It's called flat 6 or major flat 6, or it's because this chord E flat 7, actually if you change the root, you have, instead of an A flat 9, E flat 9, you have a B flat minor 6, and we got plenty of time in just a so, indeed, so it's a great position. And then we end up on the F, D7 flat 9. That resolves the G minor, so it's a really fifth degree of G minor. So you can use, well, Biret-Legrand uses, he doesn't know what he's doing, he doesn't know, he hears everything, he's a great musician, but he doesn't know, he never learned harmony or whatever, so he doesn't know what a 2-5-1 is. He doesn't know anything, but he hears everything. He knows how to play everything, and he's got a great memory. So, on this D7 flat 9 is really the fifth the fifth chord of G minor. So you can use harmonic minor, G harmonic minor, but I think it's better to think directly to go directly to the name of the mode, but I don't remember. But you can use, it's still even better sometimes to use the altered scale of D. So actually it's a scale of E flat melodic minor scale starting from the 7th degree. It goes perfectly on all kind of, almost any kind of altered 7th chords. Then we have this modulation in A flat major, so 2-5-1 in A flat, B flat minor 7, E flat 7, but then back to A minor, so we're still back in the key of F, D minor 7 back in the key of F, G minor 7 back in the key of F, C7 back in the key of F. Then so we have this 2-5 minor in the key of D. Then it's like a 2-5 in C, D minor 7, G7, but then back to G minor 7, C7, and back to F. Oh, it's a lot. I mean, it takes a long time, but I think it's better for you if you really try to find not looking at every chord, at every bar, but still try to really find something that covers most of the chord progression. And I'd like to talk about the way I'm picking, because when I started to play, and I was playing mostly blues and rock, I didn't know anything about music, and I was playing in band quite young. But I was doing like most people who plays rock and blues rock and metal, and I was doing a lot of hammer and pull off. So and so when I came to work on jazz standards, and when I had to play difficult heads, difficult melodies, I realized, because I was doing rounds with my and I'm still doing, because it's so hard to work on something you've been used for such a long time. So I realized when playing heavy, really hard melodies, I couldn't do rounds anymore with my thumb. So I realized that I had to keep my thumb straight. But it's, well, bad habits are very hard to defeat. Definitely. So I'm still a bit. So, well, the sound of Hammer and Pull-Off is great. I think and a lot of jazz rock guitarists are doing that a lot, and plenty of jazz guitarists. But I think it's good to know how to play staccato, and so I'm still practicing because, well, for me now it's not that hard to play staccato, to play fast staccato, but on heavy strings, because the strings doesn't move much. I mean, but I like light strings and I like the sound of it. So it's much more difficult to play staccato. And I don't know if you know the chromatic scale. Chromatic scale is a great exercise because and because you really have to move all the time, except for the strings of G, the B and G string, because it's always the same interval of major third instead of fourth. So if you start from C, if I'm going like, then I'm going down a fret. It's a great exercise because there's plenty of way to do it, because actually I can go like, and I can go back like but I can go like, so there's plenty of way to do the same thing once again on guitar, and I really recommend for you to practice it. You can go like, yeah, etc. But I think for you guys, the best thing to approach the chromatic lines is to start from a caged system. Like that's what I've done for a long time. And for instance, if I'm playing C major scale over here at the seventh position, starting here on the 8th fret of the E bass string, I'm going. The thing is, if I want to play chromatic, I can start by avoiding the notes that are not in the scale, but filling the gaps between well, you'll see what I mean. On the E bass string, I have to only to play, or I can go like Si, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol. And so I can go like, so I'm avoiding the E flat, but it's much easier, and visually it's much easier as well, because I stay in the position of my key of C, of my C major scale. So I can go like Do, Ra, Do, Ra, Re, Mi, Fa, Fi, Sol, La, Te, Si, Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I keep going. So I'm avoiding all the notes that are not in the position. it's you can really start to create plenty of nice chromatic approach lines like. Well, there's plenty of things to do, and I'm thinking about doing PDFs and for you guys. So I'm gonna look at for doing that. And well, if you have questions about anything, feel free to put it in the comments. Please subscribe if you like the channel. Put a thumb up. It's important. Please do that. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to try to do less than a week. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.